Okay, it's been a while since I've posted a video, and the reason is I ran out of parts, so I had to go order some, and unfortunately a couple of them that this unit needs were back ordered. But they're in now, so let's get on it. First thing I did was recap the tone control board. This board also contains a couple of VD1212 diodes like the Preamp supply does, so I changed those out for a couple of 1N 4148s. Just a couple of diodes in series. Nice little fix, and it's durable too. High quality caps throughout, including 8 film caps, or 2 there, 2 here, another 2, and another 2, so 8 film caps. Those are used where there were small electrolytics. You'll note the potentiometers are missing, and that's just because it's so much easier to clean them with them desoldered from the PCB. The volume pot, on the other hand, is quite easy to clean. You just get some cleaner in the gap there. And if we're at the right angle here, you might be able to see the wiper go past. I don't know. It may be a little dark. You can kind of see the shadow of it. You just get some cleaner on that wiper and make sure it's evenly distributed, about 40 to 60 times back and forth. Some switches on this board were cleaned, actually all of the switches, and 4 electrolytic caps were changed out for film. More switches that were cleaned. These 3 switches were cleaned, including these 2 large rotary switches. That's actually why there is a paper towel down there to catch the excess cleaner, because you need quite a bit of cleaner to clean those big switches. So the only thing left to do under here is to recap the microphone preamp and then get at this tuner board here and recap it. The Phono preamp board has been recapped with some very high quality parts. Pretty nice bit of kit there. Those 2 caps were actually what were on back order. Oddly enough, they're 330 microfarad right in the audio path. Those 3 heat sunk transistors have new thermal compound, and of course all new caps on the preamp power supply. The VD1212s here have also been replaced by a pair of 1N 4148s. Likewise, the protection board has been recapped, and all solder joints have been inspected. You'll note that on each one of these boards there is a identical set of components. 2 small mylar caps, 3 large resistors, and an inductor. That's the output filtering network again, and you'll want to make sure those are in good shape, or you may have an oscillation problem. And an oscillation problem on a big amp like this, especially a big amp that likes to get hot, that could be really bad. You'll most likely need to replace quite a few transistors if that happens. And luckily, those are in pretty good shape and they all meet specs, so this one hasn't been oscillating, obviously, and it shouldn't oscillate in the future. So anyway, what I've got to do is resolder those pots, put all of this back together, and then once I get enough of this put back together that I can safely get at the tuner, I'm going to go and fix the tuner and get all the caps fixed on it. And then once that's done, I can go to the drive stage and the power boards up at the top, which a couple of those are a little crusty and nasty, and we're going to have to clean them. Actually, I think one of them is going to need immersion cleaning. So that'll make for some good, interesting videos. Okay, well, I'm going to start on the recap of that microphone preamp and then start putting this thing back together.